minute to go before the warm-up lap. We're going to have a rundown of the starting grid. Keles will take off from pole ahead of Salmela and Carpe. That was actually your podium yesterday. Pugliese on the grid today and Carter Thompson in 9th. Brian Uriarte just missed out on the podium after a sterling ride to 5th. He starts from 10th ahead of Pratama and Boggio. Does not give you an idea of how good that ride was yesterday. We can talk about that later on. Kevin Farkas starts from 14th from Pons, Zani, Plonk, Ramersdorfer. Puetazan looking to recover after yesterday's crash.
Saw somebody pull a tear off and they're just cleaning up that, which is really good. Okay, they're unstarted orders. The red lights are on, they're off. Who gets away? Well, the 83, is it that's going to lead? I think it is, yes. It's Alvaro Carpe who has the advantage, but again a great start from Hakim Danish on 13.
It's Danish round the outside of Carpe, who's going to get the whole shot and properly into turns 3 and 4. Peroni straight up to second place, but it looks like Danish is going to lead the way out of towards the Dunlop Bridge. That was Veda Pratama having a big moment there.
Yeah, I was just about to say it's a lot cleaner, and Veda almost made a liar out of me, but they all stayed on board, thank goodness.
And look at Brian Uriarte, started in 10th place, already up to 5th as well. What a start from the Santander native. We're at Museum Corner then, so it is Danish who leads from Peroni, Carpe, Rico Salmela there, Max Keles, another unfortunately poor start, but that did not stop him from taking the win yesterday.
There at the Finland 16-year-old Rico Salmela, a wonderful mix of nationalities here in Rookies Cup.
Who started in 5th place. He's managed this entire first lap, it seems, so far, but he's been pushed back down to 10th behind Keles after that open lap. He will not be happy with that one. Carter Thompson, meanwhile.
Valentin Peroni, who has the slightest advantage.
Ruche Moodley started in 6th place, been pushed down to 11th, so we've had a real mix where we've got 4 riders leading the way side by side through turns 1, 2, into 3 they come, and it's Hakim Danish still leading the way. Carpe slotting into 2nd place. Ruche here in Le Mans, that is pretty devastating for his chances so far.
Oh, what a disaster. Oh, and that was again Danish looking really...
And I think Ruche Moodley's gone down. Unfortunately, that is it. We heard from Pirelli in the pre-show saying they want to put to bed any sort of claims that people say that Pirelli tyres are good for over 1 lap, but then they're quite sluggish. From here's what happened then. We're into La Chapelle, I think it is, turn 6, and what happened, Peter?
Well, I think, you know, the front end was chattering around there, whether it's just too hard, too late on the brakes. Oh, and there you could see the yesterday's winner in 6th place. I'm sure he will, you know, he'll be quite happy there. He won't feel the need to take the lead immediately unless he's...
There as he now tries to slot it up the inside of Brian Uriarte again, but thinks better of it.
Brilliant stuff. It's the 83 of Alvaro Carpe that leads.
Arte up ahead of him.
And Morelli, 95, with the fastest lap of the race so far. The previous lap, it was back in 8th place, but right now on the back of it.
Slotted to 2nd place. He overtakes Danish. He does. So 51 passes the number 13. Peroni still leads. That was the fastest lap of the race so far from Uriarte.
Did the Spaniard. And now it is Valentin Peroni who takes the lead. Danish still there in 3rd place. Carpe in 4th.
Speed game of chess. Previous years might have seen things a bit more chaotic, but actually, so far in Le Mans, we only had about 3 corners of chaos yesterday, and today it's rather sedentary.
And now it is the Malaysian 16-year-old who takes Hakim Danish. You know, turn 8 was the place to do it if I could, because Rico's so good on the brakes that it's not easy to pass him, and that was the one place I really felt I could do it.
Turning from injury after a fracture in his hand and wrist. Nish, the other side of the white line, nearly grass tracking. I mean, goodness me.
And Rico is right there in 2nd place, not caring to lead just at the moment. And still Kies is there, 6th, he's moved up to 5th.
Veda Pratama making a move on Marco Morelli then, as these riders just losing a bit of touch with the leaders as Morelli takes him straight back.
That's right. I mean, it is a much cooler track, and whether that's playing into it or whether these guys are just being careful, they've still got 8 laps remaining and they want plenty of tyre left for the battle that's going to eventuate, of course. The 28 and 83 there, of course. Max Chies and Alvaro Carpe.
As they come out of La Chapelle, turn 6 then, the thin up there. We're looking at Morelli, no plan B, number 95, all over the back of Veda Pratama. Pratama was the fastest lap of the race.
Run to the line here. If you make a good job of the last corner in front, you're not going to be passed. You won't be blown off by the super slipstream with which is what Alvaro Carpe did to him in Jerez.
Hilt there in 10th position as well. The American still in this group. The last rider in the leading group is actually Carter Thompson in 12th.
Because that's been there since 1932. You know, these tyre companies have been around a long time. The old famous Michelin man was actually created in 1894. You know.
Really? Blimey.
Okay, so, and Pirelli, of course, are our tyre partner for the Rookies Cup. They're relative newcomers. Years ago. Incredible.
Exactly.
Yeah, how much history there is in these tyre companies.
And of course, with Pirelli, they're also the tyre supplier for Moto3 and Moto2 as well. So these riders here are experiencing the same tyre dynamic, sort of same tyre life, speed, levels of grip that they will be experiencing throughout the Grand Prix ladder.
Yeah, and that's right. And the guys have really found these Pirellis give them an enormous amount of feel.
Yesterday, I say keep an eye on Morelli, keep an eye on all of them. It's still a lottery who's going to take the victory.
It certainly is, but as you say, the 95 of Morelli, you know, he's not going to be happy with 8th place.
Conservation, a relatively slow race in comparison to yesterday. Leonardo Zanni, the rider in P9, the fastest lap of the race so far as Keyless slots into 2nd place. Keep an eye on Morelli. All these riders are exhibiting there then. Rico Salmela, not least, in 3rd place. He wants one better here in Rookies Cup today. He's in 5th place at the moment as Brian Uriarte just goes up the inside at Garage Verse. A big hope for the Malaysian fans watching back home, but is Keyless now going to get a run on him? He had a bit of a wobble coming out of the Shimano Buffesses, but there they are into the final complex of corners. We're looking at Pratama, who's moved up to 6th place now.
Yeah.
Keyless has got the lead.
He has got the lead. Let's see if he can make a break for it. It's going to be just right. I expect something really special from him in the closing stages.
It's the top 4. Keyless, Danish, Uriarte, Peroni. They've got Pratama behind them. Don't count out Carpe and Salmela or Morelli. That's 8 riders.
Yeah, and the slipstream is in the hands of the 28 of yesterday's winner, Max Chiesi. As you say, you know, Hakim going on the wrong side of the white line yet again because Chies has him. Can he hold it on the brakes?
He can. Keyless is so strong in the braking zone towards turns 3 and 4. That's where he was really good yesterday. Turns out he had a little bit in his...
Enough to really upset things. Something very strange going on with our Finnish ace back in 12th place.
He said a 145.9 last time around. Surely there was a bit of a mistake there because that is drastically slower than all of the riders around him. He was probably the slowest rider in the top 16 last time around. Here they come down towards Garageford.
Any thoughts of anybody leaving anything in hand? It's all on the table now. It's Hakim Danish who has the advantage. This is where Chies was so good yesterday, but he can't get past Danish. He picks up the slipstream down the straight. The 73 of Valentin Peroni, the Argentine. Then the 54 of Veda Pratama is there just behind the run to the line.
Not ideal timing for the Swiss rider of Lennox Famara getting a long lap penalty in these closing stages. There we have Carpe now fastest lap of the race. A 144.2. He's still in 5th position. Uriarte looking up the inside. Thinks better of it again though. Keyless leading the way. Turn 6. Now he's into P2. Well, this is his best result in Rookies Cup yet. P2 so far in Jerez. Could he go P1 here this morning?
And it's just a lap and a half remaining now.
Oh!
Incredible stuff from the 13 of Hakim Danish. He was inside the 51 of Brian Uriarte there. That was a big move from the Malaysian.
Here we are.
And this is a replay there. 51 is Brian Uriarte, but he just right and back underneath comes Hakim.
Wow.
That was superb stuff.
Uriarte in 4th. That's unfortunately Lennox Famara down and out, but we focus on the front.
Yeah. And it's Chies, but only just. He has it from Peroni.
Wow.
Yes, but he doesn't want it to come down. He doesn't want to have to overtake anybody in the last.
Top 3 pretty much. Last time around, it's all out there on the track. Stand up, ladies and gents.
Well, will Danish, Peroni, Uriarte and Carpe muck each other up and let Chies win this one?
Well, who knows? Here they come. This is Garageford. Big overtaking manoeuvre from Uriarte. Up the inside of Peroni. Down the back straight.
Overtaking manoeuvre on Danish the previous lap and drifted wide. This time he didn't drift wide. It's 4 abreast. 4 abreast. Who's latest? brakes. It's Kies.
Oh!
Someone's going to have to do something special because Kies is looking really good here, but 51 is Uriarte. Uriarte, surely he's going to have a try. He's only got a couple of Kies into the last turn. Surely he's going to have a go up the inside.
He does!
Uriarte! Oh, yes! It's Uriarte! He's a master stroke from the Spaniard. It's Uriarte! He keeps, as long as he kept it off the green, he's going to win this one. He can't leave it to the line. Uriarte wins over Kies, Danish, Peroni and Carpe.
Wow! On their feet, applauding. We have a new winner in Rookies Cup. His name is Brian Uriarte, and he's from Santander. And crowd loving that one. Oh, look at that. We don't see those very often in Rookies Cup. A stand-up wheel back straight.
Well, they're discouraged from doing that. But
Kejar mimpi ke MotoGP. Veda Pratama Kini bersiap ke di FIM JuniorGP World Championship. Pembalap muda Veda Pratama semakin menunjukkan semangatnya untuk mengejar mimpinya membawa harum nama Indonesia di sirkuit internasional. Saat ini, Vega tengah bersiap menyambut musim baru JuniorGP World Championship. Veda dijadwalkan menjalani tes pramusim di Barcelona, Spanyol selama 2 minggu. Diketahui, Veda Pratama sukses mengharumkan nama Indonesia di kancah internasional setelah ia mempersembahkan gelar juara IATC, Idemitsu Asia Talent Cup, 2023, gelar yang teramat istimewa sebab menjadi yang pertama bagi Indonesia. Kemudian Veda juga tampil Red Bull Rookies Cup 2024. Veda bertekad mengejar mimpinya adalah membawa Indonesia ke kelas MotoGP. Gol terbesar dalam karir saya adalah untuk menjadi pembalap pertama asal Indonesia yang turun di kelas MotoGP, ujar Veda Pratama dalam keterangan tertulis kepada media. Kini, dalam laga terdekat, Veda tak lelah berlatih, baik fisik maupun mental. Saat ini dalam menghadapi laga terdekat, saya intens melakukan latihan dan persiapan fisik maupun mental, sambungnya. Curi perhatian bos skincare. Semangat Veda Pratama ini menarik perhatian banyak pecinta olahraga, tak terkecuali pengusaha Gilang Widya Pramana alias Juragan 99. Kegigihan Veda mengejar mimpi membuat bos skincare ini menggandeng Veda Pratama jadi brand ambassador MS Glow for Men selama semusim penuh, 1 tahun. Veda akan didukung penuh menuju laga terbarunya di JuniorGP World Championship. Kolaborasi yang sejalan dengan campaign Race for Passion ini diyakini akan membuahkan hal yang positif. Secara pribadi, saya sangat concern terhadap olahraga, dunia otomotif, anak muda yang berprestasi, dan juga perawatan kesehatan tubuh dan kulit. Dukungan itu bisa kami lakukan diantaranya dengan memberikan support kepada pembalap muda dan berbakat, yang membawa harum nama Indonesia seperti Veda, kata Gilang Widya. Ajakan Gilang Widya bak gayung bersambut, Veda pun mengaku lebih bersemangat mengejar mimpinya. Senang dan bersyukur sekali bisa mendapat dukungan dan juga kolaborasi bersama Mas Gilang. Saya pasti akan lebih bersemangat dalam berlaga nanti, ucap pembalap asal Gunung Kidul ini. Gilang mengatakan, kolaborasi segmentasi balap motor menjadi salah satu pilihan baginya untuk menunjukkan dukungan bagi potensi prestasi kaum pria di Indonesia.